So, some of you may or may not be familiar with the cheap bike build-off. It's a thing that goes on YouTube and Instagram amongst some of us sort of amateur bike builders, if you like, or bike resto modders. And the challenge is you get a set budget, which this year is $150, which is about 120 quid, I think, at the moment in UK money, to build a cool bike. So you can use your second-hand parts bin, bits and pieces, whatever you can pick up on the cheap. You have to assign a value to parts bin pieces. So if you use an old saddle, maybe you'd say it was a fiver, goes onto the overall total. It's primarily Mullet Mechanic, Second Life Bikes, Craig, Gary, I think, Toasty, all those guys are all involved. They all did it last year. I missed it last year. I was a bit late to the party, to be honest, but this year, this is day one, and tomorrow's day one, and I'm absolutely ready to go with this beast. And what we have here for the cheap bike build off is 20 quid's worth of Rally Lizard. So it's an 80s rally, step through rally from the 80s. It's in a bit of a state, as you can see, needs a bit of love. But yeah, it's a 80s rally, the old style moto levers on it, the lizard skin saddle that this model came with, being a Rally Lizard, and it's a 3x, and you can see it's had quite a hard life with a rusty chain there and broken lights and various other accessories all over this thing. So this is the basis for my bike for the cheap bike build off. I've got some good ideas for it. It's going to go down the resto mod route, obviously, but yeah, gonna have a play, see what I can do with this bike, and I'll be making update videos. This is just an introduction to the cheap bike build off itself. If you have a look at the hashtag cheap bike build off on Instagram, or search it on YouTube over the next few weeks as the month progresses. This runs throughout February, so as the month progresses you'll see more and more cheap bike build off hashtags and pictures of people's builds and things. Follow Second Life Bikes, the Mullet Mechanic, Gary's Projects, Toasty Rides, all those guys, and you will see how things are progressing. They'll all be making videos of their builds. I'll be making a video of this magnificent beast, and trying to make something out of this for 120 quid, but I'm already 20 quid down on the cost of the bike, so £100 budget now to turn this from a bit of a rusty wreck into something cool. So I'll keep you posted. There'll be a part 2 as I start to do bits and pieces, and we'll see how we go.